Hello, my name is Holly Brown, and today I'm going to read Wings by Christopher Myers. The reason I chose this book is because my sixth grade students and I have been studying the author Walter Dean Myers and studying his poetry for Black History Month. And throughout researching his books and poems, we came to find out that his son, Christopher Myers, is an illustrator who has illustrated many of Walter Dean Myers' books and is a Caldecott Honor winner for his beautiful illustrations and drawings. So his son Christopher Myers has also written his own books and illustrated them as well. So I wanted to show my students a connection between Christopher Myers and his father, Walter Dean Myers, and I wanted to choose this Caldecott Honor book, Wings. So while I'm reading to you, I want you to pay very close attention to the beautiful illustrations done by Christopher Myers. As I'm reading, I want students to think about embracing their individuality, embracing cultural differences, and being able to stand up for not only yourself, but others. Here we go. Wings by Christopher Myers. Look at that strange boy. Everyone from the neighborhood is pointing fingers and watching the sky. How's he doing that? They stretch their necks and shake their heads. Icarus Jackson, he's a new boy. And he's flying above the rooftops. He is swooping and diving and looping past people's windows over the crowd. I don't think he's strange. Icarus Jackson, the flying boy, came to my school last Thursday. He was long, he was strong, and he had profound wings that followed him wherever he went. The whole school was staring eyes and wagging tongues. They whispered about his big, beautiful wings, as his hair and his shoes, like they whispered about how quiet I am. Our teacher complained that the other kids couldn't help but gawk and stare. He said that Icarus' wings, they blocked the blackboard and made it hard for the other students to pay attention. The teacher told Icarus to leave class until the crowd figured out what to do with his strange wings. He left the room quietly, dragging his feathers behind him, and one boy even snickered. Again, students, I want you paying close attention to the beautiful illustrations drawn by Mr. Myers. At recess, the snickers grew into a giggle and spread across the entire playground. Soon, all the kids were laughing at Icarus Jackson's useless wings. I thought that if he flew just once, everyone would stop laughing. Icarus looked up, flapped his wings a couple of times, and then jumped into the air. He swept through the schoolyard like a slow-motion instant replay. But the other kids were not impressed. One girl grabbed the basketball. A boy stuffed and handballed and put it in his pocket. Somebody nagged. Nobody likes a show-off Icarus. Their words sent poor Icarus drifting into the sky, away from the glaring eyes and the pointing fingers. I waited for them to point back at me as I watched Icarus float farther and farther away. Students, right now, I want you to turn and talk to the person next to you about how you think Icarus is currently feeling inside. Walking home from school, I knew how he felt. He felt lonely. He had to be. Maybe I should have said something to those mean kids. Maybe I should have stood up for him. I ran through the streets with my eyes up to the sky, searching the clouds for Icarus. He struggled to stay in the air. His wings drooped and his head hung low. He landed heavily on the edge of a building and sat with the pigeons. Pigeons certainly don't make fun of people. A policeman was passing by. He blew his whistle. "Hey, you with the wings! Come down from there. Stay yourself on the ground. You'll get in trouble and you'll get hurt. Come down right this instant." It seemed to me Icarus was already in trouble and hurt. Could the policeman put him in jail for flying? For being too different? When the neighborhood kids saw the policeman yelling at him, they exploded with laughter. Icarus dropped to the ground. "Stop it!" I cried. "Leave him alone!" And they did. Students, I want you to turn and talk to the person next to you about a time when you have had to stand up for someone else. I called to Icarus, and he sailed closer to me. I told him what someone should have told him long, long ago. Your flying is absolutely beautiful. For the first time, I saw Icarus smile. At that moment, I forgot about the kids who had laughed at him and at me. I was just glad that Icarus had found his wings once again. "Look at that amazing boy!" I called to the other people on the street as I pointed to my new friend Icarus, swirling through the sky. Now, I want to tell you that this book won a Caldecott honor for its beautiful, beautiful drawings. I hope that in the future you will look for some of Christopher Myers' other beautiful illustrations. The next book I want you to look for is titled Harlem. It's actually a book that his father wrote, Walter Dean Myers, and that was Christopher Myers' first book to illustrate. I hope you enjoyed Wings. Have a great day.